So I'm back. You're listening to Linda Pinizzato here at the Hayes FM. This radio show is called Condo Expert. And I'm giving you a rundown of where values are, because values are very important. That's your livelihood. You want to make sure that you're gaining money, saving monies in your condominiums, and you're not wasting your money. Certainly not wasting it because you've got a board that may have done something that's completely unethical, but unfortunately there's no way of stopping you from doing it, from them from doing it. You know, yesterday there was a woman that was at the review last night, and I've heard this before. It's not the first time that I've heard this. I've heard out there that there was a large amount of condominiums right now where the board of directors, it's not large condominiums, they're smaller condominiums, and the board has made the decision that they don't want a property management firm. So what they've done is they've released the contract of the property management firm. They don't have a superintendent, and they've decided that they're going to manage it themselves. Now, if you're in that situation, should you be concerned? On the onset, when you hear it, it's concerning. Because the question is, are we talking about people that have full-time jobs and on the side, they not only are director on the board of directors, but they also look after the management of the building? Well, how many people own in that building, for one thing? How large is the building? Is there a lot of exterior maintenances that need to be looked after? How old is this building? So what could it potentially be subjected to as far as repairs and so on? Do they know anything about contracts of condominiums? And while they're busy thinking that they're saving money, could something happen, a very expensive deficiency that could happen in the building, and by the time they find out about it, it may be too late or become double the price or triple the price to have it fixed? You know, right off the bat, the first thing off the bat, what I think about when someone says this to me, that their board of directors have decided that they're going to self-manage, my first comment is, anybody out there, if you're listening right now and you're on a board of directors that's decided to do that, you better go check your insurance policies for directorship, unless you want to be sued. Because if you see, in one sense, you're being voted on to practice care and due diligence in the condo corporation. And if you don't have the qualifications to be running a building, that may not be considered to be standard care. See, I wouldn't be considering that. If I wanted to go get my tooth pulled, I'm not going to go hire a lawyer. So I don't understand why any condo corporation board of directors would put themselves in a personal liability when they make that kind of a decision. Now, the director's liability insurance, that does cover, it covers directors under certain circumstances. But you and I both know that if the insurance companies out there feel that there is any window where they can negate a claim, they'll take it. They'll fly right through it like an eagle. That's what they will do. Make no mistake about that one. And you know what? You deserve it. Because when you made that decision on your board to go and self-manage, and you never even took the time to ask the owners in the building what they thought, who the hell do you think you are? You are the board of directors for a condominium corporation that you've been voted by the owners because they trusted you. Yet now you close the door down, you close the door, and you decide that you want to be self-governed management company. And do I sound angry? I am angry. I'm tired of seeing so much of this stuff. I'm just, it's funny. It's an emotion. Your adrenaline. Have you ever really get pumped into something because you believe in it and you're so committed to it that you really want to make a difference? You want to be involved. That's the same for any type of nonprofit association out there. When people get involved in charities and they get involved in nonprofits, the reason they do it is because they care. They have a passion. They may have had a personal experience. They want to give back. They want to make changes. They want to build positive changes. Did you know that a condo corporation is a nonprofit? So if that's the case, are the people that are getting on the board, are they getting on the board because of what I just talked about? Care, compassion? Are we talking about control, abuse, and misuse? Lack of governance, disrespect? The ones that are in the first category, I love you. It's like, you ever watch The Voice? I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he tells all the performers he loves them. It just made me think of that for a moment. But if you're there for the right reasons, I love you. Because that's why you should be there. That's why I got involved as the president of a board of directors. I knew I had the expertise to help everyone. Did it benefit me? Of course it did. I own in the building. And with my expertise, why on earth would I want to put it on the hands of somebody who could be one of these corrupt board people? Quite frankly, I've been the president there for 12 years because the owners love me. And that's the important thing. And the harmony and the community atmosphere and the phenomenal relationship that we have with an experienced, incredibly knowledgeable property manager. Every one of our condo owners has benefited from that. And I wouldn't even dream of putting a motion on the floor to have this building, the building I'm involved in, as being a self-managed proposition. That's just, you know what that is? That is a ticket for failure of future expenses which are going to explode in everyone's face. You don't have to hire a huge management firm. Okay, but at least get someone that has some expertise. Even if you have to do it on a part-time and you can justify that their expertise and at least you've got some kind of a direction, you've got something, then do that. So that's my bone to pick today because it's an important one. Again, create awareness. We need condo owners. Facebook Co Ontario, COA Toronto, COA Mississauga, any which one you like. Get out there, Twitter us. We want to hear from you. You're listening to Linda Pinizzato here on the Condo Expert at the Hayes FM in Mississauga. I'll be right back.